That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe.
Sorrells goes out to the mound real quick to talk with Stites before we get ourselves underway with Van Schoik batting from the right side to lead it off.
Number 18, Matt Stites.
Van Schoik is a right-handed batter as he looks down to third to get the sign. Sorrells and Stites continue to talk it up real quick before Sorrells heads back to his spot behind home plate. Wind, for the most part, is actually blowing in today. A lot of times this ballpark can be a launching pad and the wind is blowing out, but it's blowing in. First pitch of the game and a ground ball to third. Coons picks it up, sets and throws to first, and that's out number one. One pitch, one out. Here in the top of the first inning, Van Schoik hits it sharply to third, but he's thrown out by Coons. In will step Corey Dominic. Dominic, the Festus High School grad, is having a good year at the plate. First pitch to him is a strike on the inner half. Dominic is a right-handed batter, wears number 8. He's hitting .403. He's got 5 home runs and 16 driven in. Fouls that one off. He's down in the count, 0-2. Dominic with 31 hits and 77 at-bats for the season. Swing and a miss on that one. The bottom dropped out of that pitch from Stites, and Dominic strikes out for out number 2. So far, quick start for Stites and Jeffco. And it'll bring in Ronnie Calvert, the Park Hill Central graduate. Actually started his college career, played a season at Illinois State as he takes a pitch low. Played 1 year there, actually had a pretty good season, and then transferred out after that after a coaching change. And then when he came to Mac, he got hurt and had to redshirt last season. 1-0 pitch, ground ball up the middle, shortstop over. Lovelace has it. He throws to first, and it is in time. JT Lovelace makes a nice play at short, robbing a hit perhaps from Ronnie Calvert. A 1-2-3 inning for Matt Stites and Jeffco. We head to the bottom of the first inning, no score. Vikings coming up to the plate. Back at Vikings Field in Hillsboro, Dustin Hunter, the right-hander on the mound from Zenith, Missouri. Went to Zenith Hornersville High School. He will face Jake Lucci, Jordan Coons, and Preston Aldridge. If anyone gets on, C.J. Rose. Hunter is a right-hander, and he faces the left-handed swinging Jake Lucci. Lucci hitting .362, no home runs. He's driven in 5. First pitch to him is on the outside half, called strike. Lucci missed some time with a hamstring injury and is getting himself back into the lineup. He's been hitting for the last couple of weeks, but he's now finally getting some time in the outfield. There's a strike. Sharp breaking ball in there from Hunter, 0-2. Lucci was a DH for a long time and now has finally gotten himself back to the outfield. He's playing in left today. Ground ball just past the pitcher to the shortstop. Setting and throwing, and just in time, the play is made. Nice play by Thompson. Throws out Lucci, and that's one gone here in the bottom of the first inning. In will step Jordan Coons for Jeffco. Coons hitting .456. He's got 3 home runs and 18 RBIs. 7 doubles for the season as well. He's been hitting it very well since the season began. He hasn't let up whatsoever. He's deep in the box and he takes a pitch low and away, ball 1. Coons wears number 4. He's another right-handed batter. And he takes a belt-high strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Coons actually is the first right-handed batter to come up to the plate. Coons looks to bunt, and he bunts it foul. That'll put him down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. The defense for Mac, again, is Sean Embry out in left field, Ty Von Schaik. Schoik, excuse me, in center field. Clint Cashin out in right. Richie Stanley at third. Jordan Thompson at short. Corey Dominic at second. Tyler Beers at first base. Nick Cox doing the catching. And again, it's Hunter on the mound as the pitch missed high. And the count 2 balls, 2 strikes to Coons. Hunter comes set, brings it in. Outside, a little bit high. Full count, 3-2 to Coons. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the first inning in a scoreless ball game. Payoff pitch on the way. And Coons rips it to right center. That's going to get down and head to the fence. Coons on his way to second base. He's going to keep going. No, he will hold. At second base, it'll be a 1-out double for Jordan Coons. The batter will be Preston Aldridge. Aldridge has been on a tear as of late. Average at .310, but he's been hitting around .400 over the last couple of weeks. 8 home runs and 22 RBIs on the season for Aldridge. And Cox, the catcher for Mac, goes out to talk to his pitcher, Hunter. Coons is at second. He's there with 1 out after the double. And Aldridge with an RBI chance. Preston is actually third on the team in RBIs behind Sorrells and Levi. Aldridge ready at the plate, right-handed batter. Pitch to him, outside corner, just off the plate, ball 1. 1-0. Coons gets his lead from second. And the pitch. Tapped foul. Pitch came inside on Aldridge. Caught part of the bat. Ball and a strike to Preston. He finds himself playing in center field today. Hunter looks in for the sign. He comes set, checks Coons, and the pitch home. Outside corner, called strike, 1-2. Aldridge trying to stay hot at the plate. Hit a couple of home runs in that doubleheader sweep of Flo Valley the other day. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Pitch was a little bit high and outside, and Aldridge chased it. He goes down on strikes for out number 2. Big out for Mack and Dustin Hunter. It's up to C.J. Rose to keep it going. Rose hitting .469, leading the team in hitting. He's got 3 home runs and 21 RBIs. He also leads the team with 10 doubles. Swung on, fouled off to the right. They're going to give it a look into that right field corner, but it will get out of play. 0-1 to Rose. Rose came in as a guy that was pretty much going to be what they expected to be a pitcher-only type guy, but he's been swinging the bat so well, as he swung it well in the fall, and now he's getting an opportunity to play pretty much every day. When he's not pitching, he's been over there at first base or has been a DH. He chops that one foul left side. 0-2 count. Hunter now 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Coons had the 1-out double as he still stands at second base, now with 2 outs. 0-2 count on Rose. And Hunter delivers. Ground ball left side. Third baseman over, makes a nice play. Now Stanley bobbles it. He's got no play. Ball just popped out of his glove as he was trying to get it to his bare hand to make the toss. And everybody's safe. Coons now to third, and Rose on first after the error. That could be costly for Mack, as Drew Levi will be the hitter. Levi hitting .287, 6 home runs, and a team-high 27 RBIs. He stands in with 2 on and 2 out. Ripped up the middle. That gets through. Base hit. Coons scores. Rose will hold at second base. It's an RBI single to center by Drew Levi, and Jefferson College takes a 1-0 lead. And that error comes back to haunt Mineral Area. That'll be an unearned run that comes in to score against Hunter. And the inning continues with Trey Sorrells. He swings and hits a breaking ball to left, but it's going to hang up, and the catch will be made out in left field by Embry for the Mac Cardinals. That ends the inning. Jefferson does get a run on 2 hits. 1 error committed by Jeffco. 2 runners left on base. And we make our way to the second inning. Jefferson on top of Mac. 1-0. Matt Stites back to work. He pitched a 1-2-3 first inning with a strikeout and a couple of groundouts.
Now batting, number 13,
He will face
third baseman,
Richie Stanley.
Stanley.
It's Stanley, Beers, and Cox if anyone gets on Cashin. Stanley hitting .264, no home runs. He's driven in 4. He swings it from the right side, facing the right-hander Stites. First pitch swung on and hit into left center. He got underneath that one a little bit. Catch will be made by Aldridge for out number 1. Mac's been jumping on the first pitch a couple of times.
Now batting, first baseman, number 11, Tyler Beers.
And Beers will step in now for the Mac Cardinals. Beers is somebody that a lot of people in the area know who are tuning in. His first pitch is a strike. Beers played his high school ball at North County. Breaking ball, dips a little bit low. Stites, who works very, very fast on the mound, brings the next one in. Another curve, that's a strike. It's 1-2. Beers hitting .242. He's got 2 home runs and 10 RBIs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pitch went down and away. Beers went after it. And that's strikeout number 2 for Stites. 2 outs in the inning for the catcher, Nick Cox. Cox hitting .328. He's got 4 home runs and 18 driven in. He leads the team in RBIs. First pitch from Stites, swung on, fouled off. Quickly 0-1 to the Mac catcher. Stites shakes off one, now brings it in. Fastball down and inside. Evens the count at 1. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the second. The pitch swung on, hit to right field, drifting over, and the catch will be made. Looked for a moment there like Jordan May was going to be fooled on that, but he recovers and makes the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning again for Matt Stites in the top of the second. Jefferson College leads Mineral Area 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. The bottom 3 of the order come up for Jefferson College in the bottom of the second inning. Jefferson leading 1-0. It'll be Jordan May, Casey Goss, and JT Lovelace. If anyone gets on, Jake Lucci. Vikings with a 1-0 lead, getting a 2-out RBI single by Drew Levi to score Jordan Coons. May will try to get something started for the Vikings here in the bottom of the second. May's average has jumped to .264. He's got 2 home runs and 10 RBIs. He was batting about .220 just about a week and a half ago, and he's been swinging the bat much better as of late. Dustin Hunter with the first pitch of the bottom of the second, popped up right side off the bat of May, and this will get out of play. Cox gives it a look. Quickly 0-1 to May. 5 doubles and a triple to go along with his 2 home runs for the season. May's a right-hander. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, a little inside-out swing. This will fall into right field for a single. A leadoff base hit for May. Now he's taken off for second. The throw there, they may get him. They do. Good throw out in right field by Mineral. Clint Cashin was right on the money, and he's just able to get May. That was a good throw. Good hustle by May, but he got caught.
Now batting, number 6, the second baseman, Casey Goss.
May gets a base hit, but it's thrown out trying to extend it to 2. They go 9-6 on the throw out of May at second. Here's Goss. Casey takes it a little bit high and outside for ball 1. Casey Goss hitting .247. He's got a home run and 6 RBIs. He lays down a bunt left side. Stanley, the third baseman, up, throws to first and gets him by about a step. 2 outs in the inning. And the batter with 2 outs, nobody on, will be JT Lovelace, the graduate of Festus. He's been playing a lot more over the last couple of weeks.
Now batting, number 11.
And he has produced, hitting .375. No home runs, 1 driven in. He's 9 hits and 24 at-bats for the season. Stolen several bases as well. He's stolen 3 times. JT getting the start at short. They've been kind of switching around that shortstop position as the pitch dips down and away for ball 1. There's the 1-0 from Hunter. Right down the pipe. Taken for strike 1. Count is even. 1-1 pitch from Hunter. Breaking ball, chopped to short. Up with it is Thompson, throws across and gets Lovelace. So he grounds out and ends up being a minimum faced by Dustin Hunter. 1-0 Jefferson College on top of Mineral Area. As we head into the 3rd inning here on 1400 KJFF. Clint Cashin leads it off for the Mac Cardinals. First pitch from Stites on the outside corner at the knees for a called strike. Cashin, Embry, and Thompson batting for Mac here in the home half, or top half, rather, actually, of the 3rd inning. There's a chopper foul down the first baseline. It's a fair ball, and it's picked up there by Rose. He'll flip it to Stites for the out. It was right along the line, and it stayed fair, barely. Cashin grounds out, 3-1. 1 gone in the inning for Sean Embry, the left fielder. Embry hitting .220, no home runs with 10 driven in. 11 hits and 50 at-bats for the season. First pitch to him is a belt-high strike on the inside corner. Stites has retired the first 7 that he has faced as he deals the next one in, and he gets him on the elbow. Breaking ball in the inside half. Didn't break enough across the plate. And Embry is on after being hit by the pitch. And that's the first base runner for Mineral Area. And the batter is Jordan Thompson, hitting .262. No home runs. He's driven in 4. He takes a strike at the knees. Fastball in from Stites. There are some scouts watching Matt Stites again today, as they have been virtually the whole season. Fastball down and in. Count even at 1. Top of the order coming up after Thompson. Jeffco infield looks to turn 2. Coons playing behind the bag at 3rd, playing about 15 feet off the line. Runner goes, ground ball to short, and Lovelace can't play it cleanly. It bounces off his chest on a hop. And everybody's going to be safe, and not only that, but the lead runner, Embry, goes all the way to 3rd because of that error. I think Lovelace was just trying to get rid of it too soon. He was thinking more about what he was going to do with it once he got it, as opposed to actually taking that one in cleanly. So Thompson on at first with the error. On the corners for Mineral Area College with Ty Van Schoik up to the plate. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Van Schoik grounded out his first time. Swung at the first pitch that he saw from Stites and grounded out to third. Stites with the pitch. Now they got the runner hung up between first and second. And around the tag safely to second is Thompson. He was able to get around it. Thompson was picked off and threw it to second base, and then Goss tried to get the tag down, but sliding around the tag is Thompson. Coach Carroll's out to argue the call. It won't change anything. It'll be second and third for Mineral Area. 0-1 count on Van Schoik. Van Schoik's average at .326. Came into the day hitting .333. He takes a strike call right at the knees. 0-2 count. Stites deals it in. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase one on the outside half. Third strikeout for Stites. That's the second out of the inning. Corey Dominic will be the hitter. Mineral Area trying to get on the board. Batter hit by a pitch, then an error, and then a stolen bases. Runners on second and third, and the fastball misses up and in a bit to Corey Dominic. Jeffco 1 out away from getting out of this inning without giving up a run, but Mack could get a lead with a base hit here. Swung on, this one hit in the air to right. Jordan May having to come in now, almost a dead sprint. He'll make the catch near the line. And Stites is able to pitch out of the trouble here in the top of the third. Mineral Area leaves a couple of runners on. Bottom of the third inning coming up at Vikings Field in Hillsboro. Jefferson College on top of Mineral Area. 1-0. Top of the order coming up for Jeffco as well. Jake Lucci, Jordan Coons, and Preston Aldridge. If anyone gets on, CJ Rose. Lucci is 0 for 1, grounding out to the shortstop his first time up. Hunter with the pitch. It misses high for ball 1. Next one from the right-hander. Just a little off the plate. 2-0 count to Lucci. Jake Diggs back in. He's ready. On the outside corner, called strike. Two 2-1 pitch on the way. Line shot the other way to left, base hit. That'll be a leadoff single for Jake Lucci here in the bottom of the third inning. Fourth hit of the afternoon for Jefferson. And to the plate will be Jordan Coons. Doubled his first time up, came around to score the only run of the game.
Now batting, number 4, Jordan Coons.
And Coons hits it just short. Could be a double play ball. Ball's bobbled. They still will get the force at second. Thompson bobbled it, but was still able to flip it to Dominic for the force out. And they get Lucci. Coons is on safely at first base with the fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 7.
And Preston Aldridge will come to the plate. Now Coons on it first with one out. Hunter throws to first. They had him picked off, and then the ball gets thrown away. Moving up to second is Coons. They had him picked off, and an errant throw allowed Coons to get to second base. Goes down as an error on the pitcher, Hunter. Second error of the afternoon for Mineral. So now Coons is in scoring position for Aldridge. And Preston takes it down and in, ball one. Coons actually leads the team with 8 steals. And I'm sure Mineral knew that he had thoughts of maybe running. That pitch missed high, 2-0 to Preston Aldridge. Runner in scoring position at second base. Jefferson College up 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Trying to add to the lead. Hunter with the pitch. Outside corner, missing. Just a bit off the plate, 3-0. Aldridge will more than likely be taking all the way on this next pitch. Swing and a miss. He actually had the green light on 3-0. Swung at a breaking ball down and in. Would have been ball 4. But he took a hack at it and missed. They set up on the outside half of the plate. Swung on and missed. Missed that one. And it's now full, 3-2. Aldridge gets himself adjusted, digs back into the box. And a 3-2 pitch will be on the way from Hunter. They play Aldridge pretty much straight away in the outfield. And in the infield as well. Payoff pitch on the way. Swung on, and he got underneath it, lifts it into shallow center. Could be trouble. It falls in for a base hit. Throw's going to go into second as Aldridge is trying to get there, and he overslides the bag at second base. He gets tagged out. He got there initially, but overslid the bag and is out at second base. Coons is able to go to third, and he's there now with 2 outs.
Number 8, C.J. Rose.
8-4 is going to be the putout. Check that, 6-4 at second base. It was Thompson who actually made that throw after he couldn't make the catch on that pop-up. There's a line shot down the line and left. That's down for a base hit. C.J. Rose is going to go for 2. They're going to get him there, perhaps. He is in there around the tag, safely to second base with a double. Coons scores to make it 2-0 Jefferson, and Coach Gerwitz is going to go out and argue this call. An RBI double by C.J. Rose. Actually, 3 hits in the inning for Jeffco. And it'll be Drew Levi coming up with Rose at second and Jefferson up 2-0. Levi delivered an RBI single his first time up. Pitch is swung on and missed. Nothing in 1 to Levi. The DH today for Jeffco. Big, strong left-handed batter. He takes that one low. Count is even at 1. Rose at second base. Levi takes one outside off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Jeffco has had 3 hits in the inning. They've been able to get 1 around. A look to second by Dustin Hunter, and the pitch home. Breaking ball in the outside corner at the belt for a called strike. It's 2-2. Rose delivers with another double. He's got 11 doubles. That one's ripped foul. Into that Jefferson College dugout. They have just gotten over, actually. That was awfully close. That'll wake you up. Count rides at 2-2. And Hunter steps off. Inning started with Lucci with a single, and then Coons reaches on the fielder's choice. Got to second on an error, got to third after Aldridge with a blue pit, as Levi grounds it left side, right side actually, to the second baseman Dominic, who throws on to first in the inning. Jeffco gets 1 run in the inning on 3 hits. They leave 1 runner on. We've played 3 innings at Vikings Field in Hillsboro. Jefferson College on top of Mineral Area, 2-0. First pitch missing down and in, ball 1 to Ronnie Calvert. Another curve, that's at the belt for a strike, 1-1. Calvert grounded out to the shortstop Lovelace his first time up. Fastball ripped into center. That will drop in for a base hit in front of Preston Aldridge. Leadoff single for Ronnie Calvert. That's the first hit of the afternoon for Mineral Area. And Richie Stanley, the third baseman, he will step in. Calvert on at first base. Stites gets on the rubber. Has the sign that he wants. Short lead at first for Calvert. Pitches a strike on the outside corner to Stanley. Stites has what he wants. The next one. Inside out swing, pop up, shallow right field. That gets down, base hit. Second baseman goes out to play that and brings it back to the infield. It's a little blue pit into shallow right, and Mineral Area has their first 2 runners on. Goss got that one back in as quickly as he could. He had no shot to get to that ball, and it was certainly too shallow for Jordan May to make a play. So it's Calvert at second base, Stanley at first for Mack, with Tyler Beers at the plate. Beers squares to bunt, pitches low, throw is going to go down to second. It was held up a little bit. Sorrells didn't get a good grip on the baseball, didn't get everything he wanted on that throw. Beers tried to bunt a pitch that was in the dirt and missed it. Stites comes set. And Beers again squares to bunt. Gets it down, but foul left side. It's an 0-2 count on Tyler Beers. Rose, the first baseman for Jeffco, is playing in front of the runner Stanley, with second base occupied by Ronnie Calvert. Stites checks the lead runner in the pitch. Swung on and missed, and a strikeout of Beers. That's the first out. Beers couldn't get the bunt down.
Stepping in, number 24, Nick Cox.
And Nick Cox steps in with 1 out in the inning and 2 runners on. Beers couldn't advance them to second and third. Now a double play gets you out of the inning if you're the Vikings. Cox flied to right his first time. And the pitch Chop to third. Coons has it, steps on third for one. Over to first, it's in time. A 5-3 double play turned by Jordan Coons. Due up in the inning, Trey Sorrells, Jordan May, Casey Goss. If anyone gets on, JT Lovelace. Dustin Hunter back to work. He's allowed 2 runs on 6 hits through the first 3 innings against the Jeffco lineup.
Batting number 17, Trey Sorrells.
Sorrells flied out to left field his first time. Takes a strike in the outside corner. Sorrells, the right-handed hitting catcher for Jefferson. In his second year as pretty much the everyday catcher. Had a good season last year, and he's had a good season this year as well. Pitches outside. Sorrells came into the afternoon with a .309 average with 7 home runs and 24 driven in. There's a line shot to right center. That's down for a base hit. Over to cut it off is Cashin. He will hold Sorrells to a leadoff single. Third time today that Jeffco has been able to get the leadoff man on safely. Sorrells with his first hit. That's now 7 hits by Jeffco. The batter is Jordan May. He singled his first time up. Sorrells with a short lead at the moment over at first base. He's held on by Beers. May takes a pitch outside. Mack guarding against the bunt. Stanley on the edge of the infield grass over at third. Backs it up a few steps. He may get closer on this next pitch, and he is starting to creep back in there. Pick off to first, and just back in time is Sorrells. They almost caught him leaning. Hunter throws to first again. He's got a nice quick move to first. Infield at double play depth if they can induce a ground ball off the bat of May. May hits it to third. Stanley knocks it down, looks to second. His only play will be to first, and it's just in time. Stanley bobbled it momentarily, but recovered to get Jordan May. Sorrells moves up to second base. That's one gone in the inning. Sorrells in scoring position. The batter, Casey Goss. Goss grounded out his first time. Tried to lay down a bunt. He was out at first base by a step in that bunt attempt. Breaking ball in for a strike. Goss, one of 3 left-handed batters in the lineup today. Sorrells with a short lead from second. Goss takes it down and away. Count even at 1. Hunter in a little bit of trouble here in the 4th. He gave up a run in the first and a run in the 3rd. Breaking ball misses in. 2 balls, 1 strike to Goss. Sun has popped out again. It's been in and out all day since the ball game started. Look to second, 2-1 pitch, grounded to the left side. If nothing else, this will move Sorrells up, and the ball is bobbled by Jordan Thompson. He was having to rush the play. It was a slow hit ground ball. He was having to charge it. And he was trying to get it to his throwing hand so quickly that he bobbled the ball. Goss is on with the error. Not sure Goss may have been able to beat that out irregardless. Probably could have, even if it was fielded cleanly by Thompson. But it does put runners on first and third. With one out, the batter will be JT Lovelace. JT grounded out to the shortstop Thompson, his first time. Quick visit to the mound by Mineral Area, trying to calm down Hunter. JT bats with runners on the corners and 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Vikings do lead 2-0. Lovelace could add to that. Sorrells on third base. Over at first, Casey Goss. Runner from first goes, swing and a miss. Throw goes down to second, and no play made as the ball had to be short hopped in front of the bag. Goss steals second base. He puts himself into scoring position. And now it's second and third for the Vikings. 1-0 count, or 0-1 count actually, to Lovelace. Lovelace steps out for a moment. Jeffco wearing those powder blue throwback uniforms again today. Lovelace swings and misses. Pitch was down and away, and he chased it. 0-2 count on JT. Second and third for Jeffco with 1 away. Dustin Hunter has got himself in a little bit of a pickle here in the 4th inning. It hasn't been easy for him all day. A couple of defensive miscues have not helped. And now out to the mound is Nick Cox, the catcher. He and Hunter are not on the same page. They'll get that straightened out. Jeffco has been swinging the bats pretty good today. They have 8 hits. Check that, 7 hits. They've left 3 runners on through the first 3 innings. Lovelace battles that one towards third. Here comes the throw home to try to get the runner there, and he is out at home. Lovelace pleading his case that it was actually fouled off his leg. And Coach Carroll is going to argue this one. Home plate umpire wants to talk to the umpire in the field, and it doesn't look as though either of them saw that. They're going to say it was just a ground ball. Well, it ends up going down as a double play because Lovelace did not throw or did not run, and they got the runner out at home, Trey Sorrells, and then they threw down to first to get Lovelace. Lovelace was still standing in front of home plate, thinking that it was fouled off his leg, but they're not going to get the call on this. This will end the inning. Jefferson remains on top of Mineral Area 2-0 as we head to the 5th inning. Top of the 5th inning coming up. Jefferson College leading 2-0 over Mineral Area. Nothing, of course, changed from that last out that was recorded in the bottom of the 4th inning, in which JT Lovelace grounded out to third. He's trying to plead his case that it was fouled off his leg. They ended up throwing Sorrells out at home and then threw down to first to get Lovelace. He never did leave the box pretty much. So Mack now leads off in the top of the 5th inning. And the batter is Clint Cashin. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Cashin grounded out his first time. It's Cashin, Embry, and Thompson. If anyone gets on, Van Schoik. Swing and a miss on a pitch down and away. 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball stays high. 1-2 count. They play Cashin pretty much the other way. They give him a lot of room down the left field corner. Swing and a miss. He misses it down in the dirt. Throw down to first by Sorrells. In time to Rose. Strikeout for Stites, his 5th. Then the putout goes 2-3. Sean Embry was hit by a pitch his first time as he bats in the 5th inning. First pitch to him. Swung on, hit to second. Goss over to his right to get it. On to Rose at first for the out. First two have been retired rather quickly. And in will step Jordan Thompson. Thompson reached on an error first time up. He was able to steal second and was left stranded there. Ground ball, left side foul. Stites has retired the first two. He had 1, 2, 3 innings in the first and second. And Mack has had a couple of base runners in the 3rd and 4th, but could not score. Pitch misses inside, 1-1. Down and away. 2-1 count on Thompson. Stites deals it in. Inside out swing, a little pop up to shallow center. It'll get down. Diving effort made by Aldridge, but he can't make the play on it. Little seeing eye flare into center field. That gets down for a 2-out single by Jordan Thompson. 3rd hit of the afternoon for Mack. This extends the 5th inning to the top of the order. Ty Van Schoik. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out. And a breaking ball just missed inside. 1-0 to Van Schoik. We're in the top of the 5th inning with Jefferson College leading 2-0. Runner from first goes on a hit and run and a foul out of play. Off the bat of Van Schoik. The count is 1-1. Rolls, holds on Thompson at first base. Stites with the pitch. That's in the dirt, and the ball gets to the screen underneath Sorrells. On to second. Moving up on the wild pitch is Thompson. Two balls and a strike, the count to Van Schoik. Mineral Area has a runner in scoring position. 3rd inning in a row, they've gotten one to at least 2nd or 3rd, but they have not been able to score. Pitch is down and in, 3-1. Stites has struck out 5, and he has scattered 3 singles. He hasn't walked anyone, but he has hit a batter. He's fallen behind, 3-1 to Van Schoik. Time called by the batter as he steps out. They continue to give that left field corner to these Mack hitters. 3-1 from Stites. Instead, a pickoff to second, and he threw it away into center field. Aldridge comes up gunning to 3rd, but it will not be in time. It was cut off by Lovelace. Error on Stites as he tries to throw to second to pick off Thompson. He threw it behind Goss, who was covering the bag. Second error committed by Jeffco today. Swung on, Van Schoik hits it in the air to right. Battling the wind is May, and he'll haul it in for the out. That gets Jeffco out of the inning. Another runner left on by Mineral Area. They've left 4. We make our way to the bottom of the 5th inning with Jefferson College on top, 2-0. Top of the order coming up for the Vikings as well. Lucci, Coons, and Aldridge, if anyone gets on Rose.
Now batting, number 13.
Dustin Hunter back to work for Mack. He's thrown pretty well today. He's gotten into some jams, but he's gotten out of most of them. He's allowed 2 unearned runs. Lucci is 1 for 2 with a single. Breaking ball strike on the outside corner. Lucci ready at the plate. Hunter ready with the pitch. Swung on and missed. Swung over the top of that one, 0-2. Jeffco got 1 run in the first inning and the other one in the third. Oh, and that one's inside and hits him on the, just above the elbow. And Lucci trots down to first base. He's hit by a pitch. Leadoff man on yet again for Jeffco. 4 straight innings now the leadoff man has been able to reach.
Now batting, your third baseman, Jordan Coons.
Coons will step in. He's been on base twice. He has a double and a fielder's choice. He has scored both of the Jeffco runs. Lucci is out at first base trying to get back to the bag. He's picked off. That's a good move by Hunter, and Lucci is picked off at first. Got a late start trying to slide back to the bag. One gone in the inning as Coons takes a belt-high strike. Jeffco loses another base runner. Pitch is off the plate. They've had 1 runner picked off. They've had 2 runners thrown out trying to extend singles into doubles. And Hunter drops down sidearm, and Coons swings and misses the pitch. 1-2. A little bit of a different look there from Dustin Hunter. One out, nobody on now after Lucci is picked off. And Coons pops it up right side, and that'll get out of play. Count still, ball and 2 strikes to Coons here in the bottom of the 5th. Hunter's pitch is high, 2-2. And strike 3 call on the outside corner. Coons goes down looking. It was a good, looked like almost like a 2-seam fastball, starting to tail away from Coons and then stepped back inside and caught the outside corner. That is the first strikeout. Check that, the second strikeout for Hunter. 2 outs in the inning, nobody on for Aldridge. And he takes one low and outside. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And Aldridge hits this one in the air to center field, drifting over to the right now. Long run out there, but the catch will be made by Van Schoik, and facing the minimum in this inning is Dustin Hunter. We head to the 6th inning of play. Jefferson College still leading Mineral Area 2-0. It'll be the heart of the order coming up for Mac, Dominic, Calvert, and Stanley if anyone gets on Beers. Matt Stites returns to the hill for Jeffco. First pitch to Dominic is a breaking ball strike in the outside corner. Dominic is 0 for 2. He has struck out and flied to right. Swing and a miss on that one. Bottom drops out of that slider from Stites. 0-2. Fastball tapped up the middle, and Lovelace bobbles it, and an error will put Dominic on. Lovelace bobbles the ball. That'll be an error charge to him. Leadoff man on for Mac. Ronnie Calvert will be the hitter. He's 1 for 2. And a ground ball to third. Coons has it. Goes to second for 1. Relayed by Goss. In time for a double play. 5-4-3. Turned by Jefferson College. Coons gets it started. And he's able to pick up Lovelace after that error.
Now batting number 13, Richie.
Now there's 2 outs, nobody on for Mac. For Richie Stanley, and he takes a pitch inside. Stanley's 1 for 2 with a single. Pitch misses up and in again. 2-0. That one misses outside and low. 3-0. Stites trying to face the minimum here in the 6th inning. And there's ball 4 low. That's a 4-pitch walk by Matt Stites. First walk he's given the entire game.
Now batting.
Tyler Beers will step in. He has struggled a little bit against Stites today. He has struck out twice. Stanley on base for the 2nd time as he gets his lead from first. Ground ball sharply hit to short. Lovelace has it. Flips it to Goss at second for the force. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning coming up on AM 800 KREI, AM 1400 KJFF. CJ Rose leads it off for the Vikings in the bottom of the 6th, followed by Drew Levi and Trey Sorrells. If anyone gets on, Jordan May. Hunter with his first pitch of the 6th, and that misses low. CJ Rose has been on base twice. He's reached on an error and has an RBI double. That one's ripped foul left side, almost took Coach Carroll's head off. And he's going to go run down that left field line and pick up that ball. He slides in front of the bullpen. 1-1, the count to Rose. Breaking ball, hit in the air to the right. This one backing up, cash in. He won't get there. It's over his head. It hits the base of the wall. On his way to second with a leadoff double is C.J. Rose. Off the bat, it didn't look like it was going to be that much trouble. But the ball just kept carrying. Well over Cashin's head and hits the base of the fence. So a leadoff double for C.J. Rose. He's on base for the 3rd time. And in will step Drew Levi. Levi hit an RBI single in the 1st inning. His other time up, he grounded out to the second baseman, Dominic. Pitch is outside, ball 1 to Levi. Hunter has had pretty good control. Both pitchers have. One walk the entire game. That was by Stites, and both pitchers have hit a batter. As Levi pops that one up left side now to play. 1-1 to Levi. No walks, though, by Hunter, and again, only one for Stites, so the pitchers have done a good job. Control has been pretty good. Levi takes a big hack at that pitch and fouled it at home plate. 1-2. Rose led off this bottom of the 6th inning with the double. And now Levi, if nothing else, trying to move him to third. Hunter brings it in. Goes sidearm, and Levi fouls it off. Spoiled the pitch. 1-2. Nobody in either bullpen right now. Wouldn't surprise me too much if both of these pitchers go the distance. Look to second, the pitch inside. Just a bit up and in to Levi. 2-2 count. Levi leads the team in home runs with 8. Actually, I'm sorry, he leads the team in ribbies. Pitch missed down and away. Full count. Levi came in with 6 home runs and team leading 28 RBIs now after the one that he got earlier. Aldridge actually leads the team in home runs with 8. There's ball 4 outside, and that's the first walk of the entire game given by Hunter. Good at bat for Levi, fouled off a couple of pitches and earns a walk. And the batter's Trey Sorrells. Trey's 1 for 2 with a single.
Now batting, number 17.
2 on, nobody out for Jeffco. Vikings trying to extend the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Try to get a better advantage before they go for the win in the next half inning. And a bunt foul off the bat of Sorrells. He was trying to move the runners up. Sorrells certainly one of those players, not called on, I would think, too often to try to bunt. He's more of a power hitter type guy. He's had 7 home runs and 24 RBIs for the season. Nothing in 1 to Sorrells. Stanley in on the edge of the grass, and he swings and grounds it to short. They're going to flip to second for 1, on to first, and that one is in time. 6-4-3 double play. Sorrells didn't get out of the box very well on that slow hit ground ball. Thompson to Dominic, on to Beers for a double play. Rose is at third with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 15, Jordan May.
And it's up to May to bring that runner in or extend the inning if he can reach safely somehow. And a first pitch strike, inner half at the belt. May is 1 for 2 with a single. Pitch on the way. And May gets into this one deep to left field, but the wind is going to avoid that one from getting out. Catch made near the track by the left fielder, Embry. That ends the inning. A runner left on by Jefferson College. They had a chance. They had 2 on and nobody out. They cannot score. They take a 2-0 lead into the 7th inning. They go for the win in the next half inning. Matt Stites goes back out, looking for the complete game shutout. I'm sure James Huddleston will probably start to loosen up just in case. He's the Vikings closer. This is a save situation if he would have to enter.
Now batting, number 24, the catcher,
Nick Cox will be followed by Clint Cashin and Sean Embry. If anyone gets on, Jordan Thompson for the Mac Cardinals in the 7th. They need 2 to tie, 3 or more to take the lead. Cox is 0 for 2. He's flied to right and grounded out to third. First pitch, a little low, ball 1. Pass ball down the left field line. Base hit into that corner. Lucci trying to get over to get to it. It's going to be a leadoff double for Nick Cox as he hammers that one down the line and left. And Mineral Area has their leadoff man on with a double. That's the first extra base hit by Mack. Cashin will be the hitter. He's 0 for 2. Stites looks to second in the pitch. Down and in, ball 1. Leadoff man reaching for Mack. That's the third time in the game that has happened. But Mack has not been able to get a run across. Pitch down and away, 2-0. Stites looks in for the sign from Sorrells. And the pitch. Outside. A little bit off the plate, 3-0. The last couple have not missed by much, but they have missed. And it looks like action will start up in the Jeffco bullpen. Huddleston starting to get loose. Pitch is inside. It actually hit the batter. Just grazed Clint Cashin. And on to first base goes Clint. And at second base, Cox. First and second for Mineral Area with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. And Pat Evers goes out to the mound, the pitching coach for Jeffco. 2 reasons: to settle down Stites and to give Huddleston a little extra time to get himself loose in the bullpen. Well, Jeffco has spoiled some opportunities to really open this game up a little bit. And Mineral Area trying to take advantage with just a 2-run lead. All it takes is a couple of miscues and a couple of timely hits, and you've got this thing tied. No change made. Huddleston certainly doesn't have enough throws yet to come into the game. Stites will be called on to try to get Sean Embry. Embry may be thinking about a bunt here. Try to put the runners in scoring position, take their chances with 1 out to get those 2 runs in to tie it. We'll see. Embry is 0 for 1. He has been hit by a pitch and is grounded out. He does square to bunt, takes a strike, pulled the bat back and took a pitch right there on that outer half. Nothing in 1 to Embry. Really keep the bunt on. Stites with the pitch. He does square to bunt. It's back to the mound. Stites throws to third. It's in time to get the lead runner. The bunt was a little bit too hard off the bat of Embry. Just hit a little bit too much. It was a 1 or 2 hopper back to the mound, and pretty easy play really for Stites to get it and throw to third. Put out goes 1-5. Cashin moves to second base, and now Thompson with the fielder's choice on at first. Thompson's the hitter. Pitch down and in, ball 1. Thompson's been on base twice, an error and a single. Huddleston continues the throw for Jeffco in the bullpen. And Stites looks the runner back to the bag at second. First and second for Mineral with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Foul tip at home plate. Fouled back to the screen, and the count even 1-1 to Thompson. Top of the order comes up after Thompson. Stites comes set. The pitch home. Inside corner missing. 2-1. Cashin leads from second base. Embry at first. The 2-1 pitch. Inside, almost hit the batter. 3-1 count. Three balls and a strike. Stites battling here in the second inning. Or in the seventh inning, excuse me. 3-1 pitch. Foul tip at home plate off the bat of Thompson, and the count is full, 3-2.
You will never see that ever again. Only in Hillsborough. You see a lady stop.
Stites will get back on. Now a full count, 3-2. Thompson has to protect the plate. He has to be pretty careful here as Stites will look the runner back at second again. Huddleston loosening in the bullpen for Jeffco.
It took her like 10 seconds to get past the collar on her shirt.
Stites looks in, has the sign that he wants, and now time is called. Thompson steps out of the box.
Will, a base hit, up throwing is Aldridge. Throw to the plate. Sorrells has it. Did he apply the tag? Yes. He got him as he went by. He is able to get Cashin as he came around, as he went by him, just able to graze him. Great throw from center field by Aldridge. Out at home is Cashin.
How about number 4, Tyler Schwick.
Embry now at second base. Thompson at first after the single, but there are now 2 outs, and it's still a 2-0 game.
The last batter of the game, number 4, Tyler Schwick.
8-2 on the putout from Aldridge. Home to the catcher Sorrells. And now Van Schoik is the hitter. He's the last hope for Mineral. Pitch is a little low, ball 1. Van Schoik is 0 for 3. He has grounded out to third, he has struck out, and he's flied to right. 1-0 pitch from Stites. Inside and hits him. That loads him up. That is another batter hit by a pitch. That's the third time now Stites has hit a batter.
Number 8.
That's a pitch that just got away from him. And now you got the tying run down at second. You got the runner at third, and you got the tying run at second. You have the go-ahead run on at first base with 2 outs for Corey Dominic. Pitch is low on the outside half, taken for ball 1. Now you got 2 high school teammates going head-to-head here. Dominic at the plate, Stites on the mound. The 1-0 pitch. Foul back to the screen, and the count is even. Dominic is 0 for 3. He has struck out, flied to right, and has reached on an error. The 1-1 pitch. Down low, blocked by Sorrells. 2 balls and a strike. Huddleston is pretty much ready in the pen now in case they have to go to him. Stites delivers the 2-1 pitch. Foul back to the screen, and another good swing there by Dominic. Fouled it straight back. And the count is even at 2. Umpire will brush off home plate.
Bases are loaded for Mineral with 2 outs here in the 7th. They trailed 2-0 to Jefferson. Here's the pitch on the way from Stites. Strike 3 call, a breaking ball in the inner half. And that will end the ball game. Jefferson College wins it 2-0 over Mineral Area. A complete game shutout thrown by Matt Stites, but it wasn't easy.